Hello, we are Sornia. Our blessings to you, greetings to all of you. It is a pleasure to have this opportunity to share with you some of our recent findings, you might say, our recent understandings that have come through your experiences. As we've told you many times, your experiences are transmitted to us through your frequency and vibration, our matching of that frequency and vibration. And as it comes to us, we interpret it from our frequency and vibration here. And again, it's an interpretation and a translation, and we understand deeper and more thoroughly the depth of your human experience, that earthly journey in what you are calling 3D Earth. More of it is being revealed through this experience of you being present in human form, having your experiences, and us receiving that information as you are each having the experiences, which is what we wanted to talk about with you and with your permission. We have decided that for us to best be able to work with each one of you individually, we feel that this will be an important next step for as long as it's necessary. But we want to be able to work more closely with you on an individual basis. We feel that by doing this, you will develop a stronger understanding of who we are as Sornia. You will understand yourselves better as who you are as Sornia, because if you are receiving these messages, we've told you many times, you are part of this. And what that personal relationship is with call it a mentor. We are your guides, and we feel that this step here will benefit you, will benefit us in helping all of humanity. Okay, so again, with your permission, we are offering this opportunity that you reach out from your heart to us. Each of you do it already in your own way, but reach out and ask to be familiarized or introduced, or that you are able to understand the mentor. We're going to use the word mentor as opposed to guide, who your mentor is, so that you know what that individual being feels like for you. There are several reasons why we are doing this. One of them that's very important is that, as we said, the personal relationship that you will develop with the particular mentor. Now, we have been in the past reluctant to individualize ourselves, either through our giving ourselves a unique name or having you know us as individual beings, for the very reason that we want you to understand your sovereignty fully and deeply, not depend on us in the ways that humanity has depended on their guides in the past, meaning my guides will tell me what to do, which we have told you that's not what it is. You know what you need to do. It's within you. And therefore, we are there to mentor and to guide, but not to tell you what to do, not to give you the answers. Because all of you who are hearing this message have gotten to that point where you will not identify with your mentor / guide to such a degree that you will give over your sovereignty and your power to this individual, but you will work in unison. You will understand this light being is a partner, and you are equal to this person in experience and understanding. So we're comfortable now doing this. each one of you will make the choice by reaching out after hearing this message in the coming weeks, taking the time to ask to be shown who your mentor is. How does that mentor's vibration feel to you? And this is important because you're going to deepen your understanding of communication with us, but communication outside of the realm of the earthly realm here with its density. This is a great opportunity for you to continue to deepen your knowledge and understanding of who you are as an eternal being. The other reason that we feel it's important here is that so many of you are at that point of, let's say, how do we put this? Like breaking through. You're at the doorway, so to speak, of the next level or deepening of your understanding of your experience. And each one of you, being individuals with your own sovereignty, will have your human experience and your spiritual experience be understood by you through your unique perspective. And that will be the opportunity for you to understand your significance, your purpose with more clarity. And we're not talking about you understanding with your minds, that you've got down, but we're talking about you understanding yourselves deeper in that eternal sense of you being the eternal beings that you are. So again, with your permission, and you give permission by reaching out, that you would like to know who your particular mentor is. Now, a question may come up for some of you. Well, what if I don't want that? Does that mean I won't get special privileges? No, that just means that you are choosing a different path. Those that will benefit most from it will know to do this. And you will share with others how you've done it. Again, each one of you being unique will have a unique way of connecting with your mentor, with your guide that's there. We want so much that you remember who you really are, not with your mind, but with your entire being. What you are doing at this time to liberate and free yourselves along with all of humanity who so chooses to free themselves is immense. It's incredible. It's gone much faster than we had anticipated. And if you take the time to kind of sit back and observe your surroundings, which we believe you all have, you've been noticing the shifts, you've been noticing the change, you've been noticing that the awareness amongst what we'll call regular people who maybe didn't question before, they're beginning to question. And that's thanks to all of us and everything that we, meaning you and us, have all done. So as you continue to understand your own energy system, because this is the other aspect of this that's important. We've talked about your chakras, and you're working to understand the Sacral Chakra. It's a very important one. We've highlighted it. We've gone and talked about it many times. But you will need, well, I guess we don't say you will need, because some of you are doing it without the support of a particular mentor, but you will benefit in greater ways when you are able to have that one-on-one. Because as you are doing the deepening of your understanding of the sacral chakra, there are many mysteries held there in that part of your physical being. That's also your spiritual being. That's an extension of it. There's so many mysteries held there that is the key to gaining access to an understanding of higher levels of consciousness. So we've told you that you are already that consciousness. We all are already that consciousness. What do we mean by that consciousness? You are already an evolved being having a human experience. We are already evolved beings. We're talking about Sornia. We're not having the human experience. We're having the experience as mentors and guides and support of all of you. So we are already there, but we do not remember all of it. This is another aspect of your current circumstances we'd like to just talk about a little bit, so it will help you in this relationship with us in choosing whether or not you want a mentor. We are aware and know more than you do because we have not gone through the experience of the valley of forgetfulness, as you like to call it. We are not in human form. We are here as part of the support. Our connection to source energy, well, everyone's connection to source energy is the same. Our awareness and understanding of our connection to source energy is clearer than yours. We feel it deeper than you do. But yet we are still conditioned by quite a bit that goes on within the entire universe. We are not totally free either. This may frighten some of you. This may leave some of you saying, well, why should I listen to Sornia? That's your choice. But we want you to understand that we can share what we can share with you. But as we are having our experience as guides and mentors with you, we are learning about ourselves as evolved beings as well. We have been conditioned and misled at times by the dark, and we've had to work through some of that so that we have that discernment. We are not always able to access all the information that's available for various reasons, and sometimes it's because it's being blocked from us. So this isn't to tell you that you cannot trust us. It's anything but that. We are opening up to you in a way that you will understand that this is an awakening that goes beyond just your human experience. Each layer or level of existence, which goes out very far, is experiencing an awakening. It's experiencing these different levels, and all the beings that reside there are all awakening. And it is vast. It is so vast. There's no way that you can comprehend it with your human mind. But know that it is vast, and that because of that, you will have the opportunity to each level or degree of existence that is beyond, you call them dimensions or realities or realms, is awakening. It's absolutely incredible to understand that everything that is under the, we don't want to say rule, but under the guidance and is been brought into existence by Creator, by Source, everything is in a state of evolution. It always is, because that's just the nature of it. But what is happening is that this awakening is going deeper and beyond all expectation and going into all existences. So as you awaken, and you are, humanity is not at the bottom of the totem pole. There are some that are much more in the dark than you. But there are many realms that are much more advanced. So we're telling you this because this was something that we felt was quite amazing, actually, that you have now this community of all that is, all of everyone and everything that exists is all doing the same thing in their own way. This may leave some of you uncomfortable. This may leave some of you questioning, but as we've said to you over and over again, you are sovereign beings. Every one of you is a sovereign being created by Source, brought into existence by that divine Source, Creator, God. And each one of you has a purpose and a unique expression. And this is for everything that exists. It's really quite amazing. And going back to your energy systems of your body, that's the focus of the sacral. It's the seat of creation. That energy that is there, that seat of creation within the human form, but it also extends out beyond, because remember, everything is connected to the divine. That energy, that center of energy in your body has mysteries that will be revealed to you, that you will be able to understand so much about who you are and where you are going. And you will be able to, we feel, understand your individual and unique nature and how you are connected to everything that is. Most of you have to wait until the death experience, where you then have that opportunity to see things. Although your death experience is something that we will be talking to you about, again with more detail, in the coming sessions. We're not quite sure when, but as we've said many times to you, there is no death. And most of you will understand that. So that's kind of what we have to share for you today. It's always a delight and a pleasure to share what we know. Know that everything that you are doing for the good of humanity, the good for yourself, to free yourselves, is working at a faster pace than we anticipated. Just look around. Be observant. The illusion and everything that you have believed to be truth that is part of that illusion is being exposed. And not in gentle and soft ways, but in some very forceful ways. None of you that hear these messages are afraid. Though when you hear this, we feel you rejoice in your hearts. Yes, it's time. And that's what I'm going to leave you with, how we acknowledge the bravery, the courage, the dedication and devotion that you all have. We have to tell you that continually, not because you're faltering or you don't get it, but because you deserve to hear that. And you don't always know it because of the circumstances, but we want you to feel it. We want you to be that. It's not ego. When you connect with the truth of who you really are, you are not an ego. So it's really quite beautiful. We're very, very pleased. We're pleased at understanding more than we have at any other time. I'm being told to wrap it up. It's hard to go. We love this connection. So, just to summarize quickly, for those of you who so choose to develop a personal relationship with one of the Sornia, find your way to that, how you do that. Feel it, know it. Don't worry about giving it name, but understand the feel that you have and that relationship that you have, so that you feel that you are comfortable reaching out to your own particular mentor on this journey. We don't know how long we're going to be doing this. Oh, one last thing in regards to that. It's important for us when we work with you individually and you are aware of it, more information comes to us. It's almost like it's sharper. And just like when you have your best friend, you would tell your best friend things that you wouldn't tell just an acquaintance. That's what we're looking for. We are that for you. You are that for us. So let us know how you feel, because you always do. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We love you so much. We are Sornia. Goodbye.